On. Borada, Croeso Agumri, good day. Welcome to Wales, however virtually, to the Nystagmus Network International Research Meeting, and it truly is international despite the fact that we have only a small group here physically with me in the lecture theater. We had hoped, of course, before that this would be more of a face-to-face meeting, but as you will know, we've been faced over the last 2 years with a pandemic, and then to add insult to injury, we now have a rail strike in the United Kingdom, which made it virtually impossible, although we have two brave souls who've made it all the way from London today to join us. So we've had to fall back on what we've all become all too familiar with, which is the technology of Zoom. And therefore, hopefully this opens up the symposium to a much larger audience than would otherwise be possible. The pandemic, as you know, has been a huge challenge to those who have tried to do research over the last 2 years. And indeed, I have to say that it's been a huge challenge for charities because it's become increasingly difficult for them to fundraise effectively in this environment. But notwithstanding that, in looking at the program today, it's very clear that despite the pandemic, a great deal of very important work has continued to be done in the field of nystagmus research. And just by the way, just to introduce myself, as Peter said, I'm Jon Erichsen, one of the two co-hosts today here in Cardiff, and I work with colleagues for the research unit for nystagmus, where for many years we've been doing quite a bit of work on the perceptual and other consequences of nystagmus. And we're taking a step back today, so you'll hear nothing about what's going on in Cardiff today. But if you are interested in what we've been up to, I would encourage you to engage with the European Conference for Eye Movements in Leicester in August, where you would be able to find out more about the work that's been done here in Cardiff. So thank you very much for joining us. Again, we would have preferred to welcome you to Wales physically, but hopefully you will enjoy the day, you will learn some interesting facts, and I hope that you'll be brave enough to ask some questions when the opportunity arises.